All right, legal and protection. This is a very important process. These are legally binding documents and contracts. There's a lot of risk that can happen and be absorbed unnecessarily if we don't understand these things on the front end, which fortunately we do. So disclosures. When we go to list your home, it's very, very important that the disclosures are filled out properly. We are not allowed to fill them out. We don't live in the home. This isn't our home, so we're not allowed to fill them out, but we can explain how you can best fill them out. The other thing is measurements. We don't have a lot of leeway to give wrong measurements on a home. We have run into situations in the past where we're going to list somebody's home and the previous person misrepresented the square footage on the home. And maybe the home was bigger or you thought it was bigger when you bought it. And we have to disclose things, again, the correct way. So we will have professional measurements done. We don't do it. We hire a third party, laser measure, professional, and we have that number and that information represented the correct way. Contracts and addendums. These are super, super important. This market is dynamic. It's changed quite a bit and it continues to change. And not only that, so does contract law and so do the addendums that can be associated with that contract. So knowing what you have at your option, and the other thing is buyers, a lot of times they are going to send in a contract, making an offer on your home. They may have 3 or 4 or 5 addendums attached to that. So before you make the decision on whether or not to accept that offer, you need to understand what all that means. And we can walk you through all of that very, very easily. We do not ever ask for money. You will never receive an email, a text, or a phone call for any account information, any routing information. If you ever do not respond to it. Very, very critical. Wire fraud is a very real thing. We only deal with the most professional attorneys and lenders. And so just so you know, that's kind of a warning. And you will receive a disclosure and disclaimer on that physically as well in the process.